Good morning. Welcome to my first instructional video since I started trying to learn how to put these videos together. I'm at Gray's Arch parking lot in Slade, Kentucky, and I'll let you folks who watch this video, if you're interested in coming here, just go to the internet to try to find directions how to get here and not waste time during this recording. So I'm going to give you some instructions and some tips around what I think is the best day hike in the gorge to see the best of the overlooks, the water, and the arches. So it'll be about a 5 to 6 mile hike, moderate to occasionally strenuous. I'll give you some options at the end of the video to cut that back a few miles and to do a little bit less strenuous hiking for those that want to enjoy the gorge at all hiking levels. So come with me and let's enjoy it together. Well, it's a balmy 34 degrees going down Pincham Tight Trail, starting the counterclockwise direction of the loop. The trailhead's about 150 yards back on Tunnel Ridge Road from the Gray's Arch parking lot, and it's pretty hard to miss. It's got a tree at the edge of the trailhead with the turtle, which is the Sheltowee Trace symbol, as well as the white diamond. And you get to a junction here where I'm at, where you've got Pincham Tight Trail 223 continues straight, and Rush Ridge, which goes left, which gives you a little bit of a break on the mileage, which I'll explain later. But at this junction, if you want to take the longer of the two loops, you keep going straight on Pincham Tight. If you want the shorter of the loops, you turn left and head up Rush Ridge. And here are the trailhead signs. There's Pincham Tight, and there's Rush Ridge. It's nice to hear birds in the wintertime. So rough trail number 221, you want to turn left. With any luck, you've only taken 30 to 40 minutes at a reasonable pace to get here from the trailhead, and I'll give you instructions once we get down a little ways on rough trail how to get to the hidden Hansons Point trail. Not such a secret, but it's just not published. It's probably the best overlook in the gorge, most people would say who hike here a lot. So about 150 good-sized steps, you get to a kind of a left-hand turn of the trail where you see this big tree with the roots hanging up, and right there is the trail that turns off to the right to go to Hansons Point. We'll be coming back, doubling back from Hansons Point and turning right at the end of that, or the direction we're now facing, to continue on rough trail towards Gray's Arch. Six, 7, 8 minutes, you'll come through all that evergreen into the first campsite clearing, and you can tell that it's a pretty wide area on this ridge where people do a lot of camping. You can see a fire right there, or a fireplace I should say, and then all around you is kind of a flat area. So here you're going to want to bear right. So about 10 or 12 minutes after the first clearing, and through more of those evergreens that are pretty tight, you come to this next clearing, and this is a huge clearing, as you'll see as we walk up. Very popular with hammock campers, but tent campers also really enjoy this area. You're only about 10 minutes from the point from here. This is looking back at the clearing that we just walked through. So you've been on the trail 15 to 20 minutes at the most through the two big clearings. And this is the edge of the clearing. And over here at the very far end of it is the trail that goes to Hansons Point. You really can't miss it from here. Just be very careful once you get to the point, because it's not anything to play around with, and I'll show you when we get there. So here's some reflections on the first half of the hike, which by the time you get back to the trailhead off of Hansons Point Trail, you'll be halfway through. So the first part of this trail is no more than 3 miles. A mile and a half to the Rough Trail Junction off of Pincham-Tite where you started, and then probably 3/4 of a mile out here to Hansons Point and straight back. So the only sketchy part of the whole 3 miles is probably the portion where you come through those couple of stretches on the Hansons Point Trail where you're in the tight growth of evergreens if you're a little claustrophobic. But other than that, I don't even recommend taking trek poles out because it's too level, and the tightness of that last part of the trail, you just hug into your trek poles next to your chest anyway. So first half of the hike is about to be over with. You will backtrack and go back to where you started, and then you get to decide how much further you want to go. In the background there, that's Raven Rock Overlook. I guess people get up there and rappel and stuff, but I don't know how you actually get to that rock island in the sky, but it's pretty breathtaking up here.